What's going on, guys? It's your boy Charles. Today, different setting, right? I'm at work, but don't worry. Everything that I was asked to do, everything that needs to be done is done. Let's go ahead and have the small talk. So, I asked you guys on Instagram to send me your questions so I can answer them, and I was very pleased with the reaction. I mean, I got a few questions, some good questions, obviously. Let's dive right into it. I don't know how's the lighting here, but should I crank a couple push-ups? Okay, nice and juicy pump, you know? Let's get started. First question. What's your favorite muscle to train, and how many times per week do you train it? Favorite muscle is now... Okay, so my favorite muscle to train is chest. And chest I train once a week. But what has to become my favorite muscle to train is legs, because I'm hitting it twice a week, and that's really what I gotta focus on for my next show. I gotta grow these legs, so I'll go with legs. Okay. Question number one. Question number two is, what's the best way to put on mass? So listen, to put on mass, number one rule, you gotta eat, and eat again. You gotta be in a calorie surplus, right? Obviously. Push-ups, man. Like, gotta work on my cardio maybe a little, you know. Shit. Yeah. So, as I said, calorie surplus. You gotta eat. Try to eat every 2 to 3 hours to keep your body in an anabolic state, so in the state in which it builds muscle. Eat after your training. So after your training, a good idea is to have a protein shake, because your body absorbs it really quick, goes right into your muscles, and you get those extra calories, you know. That's when your body is really receptive to the protein. You want to sleep a lot, you know, because when you sleep, that's when you grow. And if you say, hey, Charles, though, listen, like, I'm eating enough, you know, I'm still not growing and stuff, well, guess what? You're not eating enough. A good way to really increase your calorie intake without necessarily eating is something like taking a mass gainer. So a mass gainer, in a full serving, you have over 1,000 calories, so that adds up pretty quick, let me tell you. Question number 3 is, what's the best way to lose fat around your belly and like love handles, you know? That's a good question. You can't like target a specific area that you want to lose weight in or fat. It's really like a whole thing, a whole body thing, you know? You're gonna lose fat everywhere simultaneously. Some people hold on fat more at some areas than others. That's just genetics. But sorry, I thought somebody came in. So a good way to reduce fat, though, let me tell you, to be in a calorie deficit. You want to exercise a lot. You want to sleep well. You want to sleep not 5 hours, but not like 12 hours. You know, just in the middle. Something like 7 to 8 hours a night is perfect. You want to reduce your stress level. So whatever's stressing you in life, cut it out. Just cut it out, and that'll help. Because the cortisol, the stress hormone, or the stress hormone, I guess, increases like your amount of like fat glands in your body and stuff. So it's really not good. Being stressed is not good. A good trick to be in a calorie deficit, you know, if you find yourself being hungry throughout the day, drink some coffee. Coffee cuts your appetite and has low calories. So that's a good trick. But if I could suggest you do one thing out of all of that, would be to exercise, because exercising reduces your stress, it burns calories, and it'll just make you feel overall better. You'll even sleep better. So that's it for that. Next up, how much protein do you need to eat per day to build muscle? A lot of different studies on this, but I'm going to tell you what I think. It really depends on your body composition, right? But the golden rule is to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body fat per day. So let's say you weigh 200 pounds, you want to try to get 200 grams of protein throughout the day, which might seem like a lot, but trust me, if you eat a good breakfast, eggs, and then like a protein shake, and then you eat regularly throughout the day, high protein meals, you're gonna reach that target 100%. So 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day is your answer. How many sets and reps should you do? And you increase weight every set. It really depends on the goal. I usually stick to 4 sets doing like one heavy warm-up set, you know, and then so you warm up before you do a couple warm-up sets before, then I do one heavy warm-up sets, which counts as a set, and then 3 working sets. And the weight, I would stay at the same weight when I'm at my working set. But this being said, I mean, you just really gotta have fun with it, you know. Like if 1 month you want to do 4 sets of 12 reps, and then 1 month you want to try 3 sets of 6 reps to build your strength, and do it, you know, as long as you're having fun with it. And you can always integrate in your training something like FSC 7s, you know, so like 7 sets of 12 reps with a 30-second break in between. So that's really good because you're gonna like pump out the reps, you're gonna increase the blood flow in your body, get a nasty pump, and yeah, so that's a great way to do it. You can do that. You can do pyramid sets in which you increase weight every set and then decrease weight every set. So that's another trick to, you know, diversify your trainings, you know, and keep it interesting. Next up, how do I get big delts like you? Listen, I mean, overtrain. I did a video on that. Boulder shoulders, you know, so go check that out, okay? It's one of my first videos, so go check it out. This is a really good question. I like this one. So somebody asked me, what motivates you to keep going to gym and to keep getting bigger and better, you know? Personally, for me, main reason I stay motivated is really that desire to push myself every single time I enter the gym, you know? Like, it's a really good challenge, not only physically, but mentally. And I think it keeps me healthy. Like, when I go to the gym, everything else around me, like, I forget about it, you know? Like school, I forget about it for like 2 hours, then any other stressful things in my life. It just really lets me focus on this one thing when I'm there. And that, I think, is really good. It's a really good thing to be able to do, to put your focus all in one place for a certain number of hours. For what is keep getting bigger and better, I mean, I want to do something that, you know, like, I want to be different, right? And not a lot of people really do this seriously in the way of like competing and stuff. So I'm definitely going to compete again because I like the challenge. So overall, I would say, for health purposes, you know, obviously, might sound like a cheesy answer, but not only physical health, but mental health too, you know. What are your favorite supplements? So right off the bat, easy, I would say protein. I love the way it tastes. I think it's one of the basics in supplements. You can't really take too much, you know, don't go 10 scoops, but protein is definitely up there. And then pre-workout. So pre-workout just changes the whole game when it comes to working out. Like, if you take pre-workout, your pump will be different. You'll even be more focused mentally. So protein and pre-workout, those are my go-tos. And last question, how is it working with Team Ludicrous? Honestly, I love it. I've been with him for almost a year. He's a really great coach. He has a lot of athletes, but I gotta say, when he's with you at 100%. We got access to him 24/7. I mean, for any questions, he's gonna answer right away. And I mean, he brings results, you know. His athletes are always ready when it comes to show day. And so I think overall, he's one of the best out there, for sure. That wraps it up, guys. I hope you like this style of video, Q&A. You know, I'm eventually gonna do more, I think. It could be any question, you know. It doesn't need to be fitness related, because I'm a very open guy, you know. So ask me anything, I got you. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna try to post regularly. I've been off for a while, but now I'm back and better. So signing off. I'll see you next time.